We have been defeated.
I can just already tell, dude. Legendary, dude. And he's not gonna be on our team ever. But then when they are on our team, they're gonna be terrible. Oh yeah, dude, I already know. Don't worry.
Lavacachente, the greatest Call of Duty player of all time. Alright guys, since I've been getting a nice bit of hate in the past couple of videos, I've been thinking about how I can, respond, because that's what usually every video I upload has something to do with one prior, unless it's something completely random like the Mortal Kombat one. But I've been doing some thinking, and I realized a lot of things. Wow, sometimes I just can't talk. This is one of those instances. I realized where the quote-unquote complaining is coming from, and it's pretty much as simple as this. Okay, people, including myself, can't get used to change, and usually we don't like it and we think it's bad, but there's not too much thinking when it comes to multiplayer games, because majority of us know that these things are bad. Okay, so let me put it like this. All of these multiplayer games that are out right now are usually sequels, okay? Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, Gears 3, the most popular ones, Halo, of course, are sequels. And usually, wherever you start, if you start with the sequel, then you don't have prior knowledge about what the game should feel like, how it should play out. And I'm gonna have to start with Halo, because I said Halo Reach is a really, really good game, and it is. But Bungie has added so much stupid shit to Halo Reach that it honestly can ruin the game. The core gameplay, whatever, is amazing, and it's very, very well done. And notice how the competitive settings take out all of the dumbass armor abilities. They take out the stupid weapons. Well, actually, the grenade launcher's still in there. I think that map was retarded. Okay, they don't use the airspace on Zealot. They don't use the really bad maps. Okay, it's just I don't know how any other way to explain it. Okay, Black Ops, for example, adds a bunch of dumb shit to Call of Duty, along with what Modern Warfare 2 did. CoD4, this game I'm playing right now, keyword was, really good. And I have to switch subjects really quick, because Lavacachente was using a 3-frag M16 with stopping power and deep impact. He was getting his shit pushed in, so he switched to a 3-frag UAV jammer Martyrdom M1014. He wasn't using an M16 for his go-to class. Keep that in mind when you see the kill feed start rolling in, okay? But yeah, like I was saying, Modern Warfare 2 took this game right here and added so much stupid shit with the freaking one-man army noob tubes. In this game, you cannot use a noob tube in a first perk. If Modern Warfare 2 was like that, it would be perfectly fine. Commando, enough freaking salad. Alright, the killstreaks with all the customization. If the killstreaks weren't stacked, and if there weren't so many, that game would be a lot better. Not to mention how easy it was to freaking hack the piece of shit. The secondary weapons that aren't pistols really ruined a lot of things. COD 4, just pistols. Okay, it's simplicity in multiplayer games what works. And that also has to do with everybody having their first Call of Duty, normally COD 4. A lot of people who had their first Call of Duty as Modern Warfare 2 liked that game a lot. A lot of people who had this game as their first Call of Duty hate Modern Warfare 2 and hate Black Ops. Same thing with Gears 1. Pretty much every single Gears 1 player hates Gears of War 2. It's that simple. They added so much shit to Gears of War 2, and it was just a whole fucking piece of shit, like stockpile, and I don't even know how to describe that game. Okay, now let's compare the Halos. Halo 1 was a really good game, even though I've never even really played it. The pistol was the primary weapon of choice. The maps, I don't really know anything about the maps. You couldn't play online unless you're playing on PC, I want to say. And a lot of Halo 1 players, from what I've read on MLG forums, didn't really like Halo 2. They thought it was noobified. There's even videos called noobified. Halo 2 is noobified with the plasma pistol auto aim, with the no fall damage, with the BR 3-round burst. It's pretty easy to use the BR in Halo 2. And then Halo 3 comes out. Not the best hit detection. I think this is the part where I get 5-man kill feeded. There's the class right there. 3 frag UAV jammer, martyrdom, M1014. Best class for him, not an M16 stopping power. That's his best class. Okay, keep that in mind. I'll talk about that more later. Okay, what was I saying? Halo 3 comes out. The AR beatdowns. The horrible hit detection with the battle rifle. It can be good and it can be really bad because you have to lead your shot more than you'd want to. The pretty much just general lag. Some of the maps are pretty bad. The game types are pretty bad, but the matchmaking in Halo 3 I thought was what separates it from other game types or multiplayer games out right now. The ranked matches in Halo 3 and custom games were what kept me coming back. If it was just social, I wouldn't have played the game. I would not have played that game a lot more than what I did. I don't know if that makes any sense. That's the reason why we're called Team Custom Games. We played a lot of fucking customs on Halo 3. Not team matchmaking, team custom games. Okay, I got shit on through the ghost right, or the smoke right there. But yeah, people don't like to get used. People don't like the change in these multiplayer games. And if Gears of War 3 was just Gears 1, but with newer maps and no hosts and just dedicated servers, it'd be a lot better. I just got small killed. And people say, but then this is when Modern Warfare 2 comes back into play, because Modern Warfare 2 single-handedly ruined multiplayer games. It pretty much told all of the industries that if you make a game noob-friendly and easy to play, your game will sell. And there's the score of us getting shit on by Lavacachente and El Polo Kojo. But yeah, Modern Warfare 2 is so goddamn easy to play with the ACR and the SCAR and the stopping power and the no Juggernaut, because everybody complained about Juggernaut. Okay, CoD4 2008 2009. People ran around and played the game like they didn't care about their KD. And the good players would run around, but they would head glitch when they'd be in 1v1s, and they usually had headphones, and they would wear dead silence and search. And then if they wanted to have more action-packed game, they'd play Dom or Ground War and use SMGs usually, or M16s, and run around and have fun. Modern Warfare 2 comes out. Kill streaks are so dependent in every single match. I mean, you can win a game because of a nuke in Call of Duty or Modern Warfare 2. You don't even need to be winning the game. You can just press right on the D-pad after 25 kills and you will win the game. Kill streaks influence that game way too much. Then Black Ops comes out. It's kind of the same thing with customizable kill streaks, but they don't stack. Plus, there's no stopping power in Juggernaut. There's only UAV jammer or Ghost. Completely ruins that game. Then all of these players who've played these games for the first time come back on to Call of Duty 4 because they heard that this game was good. And oh boy, that's where the fun begins. If you play this game, if you play Ground War, and you watch your kill cams, it is by far the most frustrating game on Xbox Live. By far. With that being said, this is my second to last game right here that you're watching of Call of Duty 4. Lavacachente just went straight to the M1014 in this one. Look at this. He just got back-to-back double nades. 3 frag. Thundertor hates 3 frag. I hope he watches this video because he fucking lights us up with the right bumper. There's so many kill cams where I saw him cooking a grenade, looking up in the air, and I die. If that's anything they did good about Modern Warfare 2, it was getting rid of 3 frag. And people, like I have been doing this in the video, just completely avoid World at War. I actually enjoyed World at War a lot, simply because I was the asshole running around with the Juggernaut and P40 with steady aim. If some of you guys, I know a lot of you guys are have been subbed here for a while. Do you remember that video where I posted Romero actually was sniping, I was using the Juggernaut P40. We both went like 25-1 in 4 minutes and won a war game. And that's how I played World at War. I thought I was the guy with the Juggernaut P40 and I had fun.
Fucking serious!
But there was only 2 frag in that game, and they nerfed the nade damage. And then Modern Warfare 2 comes out, and they have Scavenger, but you can't have more than 1 grenade. Black Ops Warlord Pro. Scavenger is a very, very good perk, but if used in the right hands, it can be very overpowered. Well, maybe not overpowered, but it can be very useful. How about that? But, I think I covered about everything. Oh, no. There's more stuff to talk about. Battlefield. I've been playing some Battlefield recently. This is just fail right here. Wow. That game is very... It can definitely be good, but there are so many just fundamental problems that they... I don't know if they could fix them or not. My last game of Battlefield was a 2v1 game on one of the biggest maps I've ever played in my life. You shouldn't be able to play if it's 2v1. They should just end the game or something. And then I told the kid to leave, and I didn't even know he left. And I sat there listening to the guy with the tank shoot for 5 minutes straight. And then I pulled up the scoreboard, and it was only me and him, because I was trying to get the achievement for winning a squad team deathmatch game, because you have to win a game type, every single game type. And then I didn't realize it wasn't even there, and I just thought to myself, what the fuck am I doing on this game? Okay, some of the positives with Battlefield. First thing I noticed, infinite sprint. Amazing idea. I love it. No perks that I can, like, no stopping power. I know you can, like, have specs, I think they're called. But, the game is, it feels good to play that game. Like, there's, I enjoy playing that game, and sniping is a blast. Even though a lot of people might not like the sniping, I think it's pretty damn good. It's better than Black Ops sniping, you know. Let's see, what else? The whole spawning system, I don't like it at all. You either spawn in one area, or you get... What the fuck was that? You either spawn in one area, or you can spawn right next to your teammates. I don't really like that at all. The rush game type is pretty good, but the maps just seem way too big for me. The vehicles! Enough fucking said with that one. Alright. This is a quick point I want to make about CoD4. You know, with the 357 kill streaks, with how easy it is to get a UAV. Here, let me just say this real quick. If UAVs were so damn easy to get, how come everybody doesn't have 3.0 KD? Somebody answer me that question. But it is fairly easy to get UAV, even though I'm getting slapped right now. With how easy the UAVs are to get, and with 18 people running around, UAV Jammer is, without question, the best red perk in this game if you're playing Ground War. Without question. Because even though right now we don't have a UAV, besides that, we'll have a UAV out 80% of the time. Plus the 3 frag, plus the martyrdom, he was using probably one of the best classes in Call of Duty 4. And if this game was out 2 years ago, it wouldn't have been, it probably would have been as good. Look at that fucking shit. He's getting quad feeds with his martyrdom and 3 frag. The class would have been as good, but nobody used that. 2 years ago, it was stopping power snipers, stopping power SMG and Juggernaut SMGs, stopping power ARs, and stopping power LMGs. That's what 99% of the players use. And then Modern Warfare 2 came out, and it cold-blooded didn't help. Let's just put it that way. The helicopter in this game, some believe it is programmed to shoot at the highest scoring player, but me or Cobra are now convinced that it shoots at the, I think we read this online somewhere. It shoots at somebody who shoots at the people who press the most buttons on their controller. That's why if you're getting slapped and you're like 5 and 8, you're still gonna get shot at by the helicopter because you're moving around the most. You know, you might be drop shotting, you're sprinting a lot, you're pressing YY because you're a fanboy. You are pressing the most buttons. The person on top is probably camping and not pressing too many buttons, so he's not getting shot at by the chopper. And this is one of 3 ways to shoot at the chopper: use the turret, use an RPG, or use LMGs. Besides that, the chopper is like the greatest thing you can get in this game. It destroys the better players in this team. It can literally shut down an enemy MVP single-handedly. I have this game on BOG where it pretty much shows why they made Cold-Blooded. I'm just gonna, when I upload that game, I'm gonna name it why Why Infinity Ward? Put Cold-Blooded in Modern Warfare 2. It's that simple. Okay, so let's see what else is there. Yes, the matchmaking in these games. The randoms you get in this game. 99, I'm talking 99 times out of 100, the enemy team will be better than your team because whoever's in your party will usually be pretty good at the game, but then everybody else is just a total R-A-N-D-U-M-B random. Randoms are always on your team. And and you'll find this in every single game. If you watch the half-an-hour video that I just posted at Gears 3, I was talking to Cobra about this in party chat, how we always have the worst teammates. It doesn't matter what game we're playing. If it's Halo fucking Reach, sometimes we pull up the scoreboard on Hydra 23. I had 8 kills, Cobra had 9, our teammates had 1 and 0. What are they doing? And then the other team was 4 through like 7 across the board. It's just, if you're not playing a full party, you have to deal with it. It's pretty much that simple. And with Halo 3's ranked matchmaking system, this happened so much less. If you're playing in high 40s, you sometimes, it's like 50-50 you'll get the randoms on your team. There's plenty of times in MLG where I got teammates that were good. But the thing is, if I went negative MLG, we usually lost. And if I went positive, we didn't win. I mean, we usually won. I mean, I ended up getting to my 50 eventually, so I had to win a majority of my games, but I had to go positive for us to win. I think there's only one game on Onslaught where I went negative and we actually won. But look at this helicopter. Just me, Cobra, and Vaccine were the primary fucking hard targets for that one. All right, so I hope this video enlightens some of you guys. Look at this sleight of hand MP5. You wouldn't have saw that pre-Black Ops. People didn't use sleight of hand MP5s. It's just I don't know if there's anything else to talk about. Okay, these games have good in-game, I guess, I don't know if it's physics, but it's just, I don't even know how to say it. The games are good, but the combination of bad teammates, annoying players, bad maps, bad connections, and bad spawns, and bad perks. That's 6 bad things right there. If you throw all of those into one haystack of just shit fucking storm, I don't even know how to say it, the result is complaints, frustration, and bitching. And if it's not that result, then you are the calmest, most insane person on the planet. So I'm gonna leave you guys with the end of the game. I just make my way to try to get A. We'd already, I mean, the game's over at this point. Lavaca Chente is 80 and 25. Look at this. Awesome. Yeah, Juggernaut balances out UAV Jammer. Yeah, fuck that. Did you watch that one? So much balance right there. Like, we're talking Muzza Fuzza and Fuzz Muzza. Balance. Look at this. Juggernaut's so balanced. G36 is better than Juggernaut MP5. Spawning in an airstrike. Absolutely 0 registration right there. That was pretty good. Oh, plus 10, plus 15. Oh, plus 5 again. Get stunned. Actually flashed. Never mind. Not to mention all the gamer tags you get killed by. They just need to reset the original gamer tags that aren't used. I mean, I know they've been trying to, but they just need to do it already. And Ersky kills me with a Claymore Overkill Stadium P90 while he's just getting drilled in the back by somebody. 44 and 31, second to last game of CoD4. 86 and 27 by Lavaca Chente using a Jammer M1014. Man, so I can't wait to see your guys' asinine comments. One of my teammates went 2 and 25. Why couldn't he be on the other team? Why couldn't the 2 and 25 be on the other team? So, be prepared to see this game of Crash we're about to play, because this is the final one, and we get OPFOR, of course! So stoked!